Hey everybody, we're back out here in Nevada. This time we're not looking for gold. We're going to be looking for some relics and coins from one of the Emigrant trails. I just scored permission for this location. The Cottonwood Trees mark a river. It was a very important stop on this particular trail. I'm not going to give into too much detail because, well, don't know if this spot's going to pan out, and if it does, I don't want everybody bothering the landowner, who was very nice to give me permission. But I've got that field there, and then all those fields over there. I'm not sure where the actual trail crossed. I think this is the old trailway right there, marked by those trees. It's now a paved road. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. This is their first water in quite a while, so everybody stopped here. And after the Emigrant Trail, it was a stagecoach stop for a while. Now you can tell it's obviously just fields. We'll get to it, and I'll let you know the first old thing I find. Hopefully have some luck. First good sign, piece of melted lead. That could be modern too, but I think that's an older piece. We'll tighten up on this and show you the next old thing. Alright everybody, this is pretty cool. I wouldn't have found this if I not been in relic mode. That is a lock plate off a gun. Percussion cap. Mid to late 1800s. Even early 1800s. So that's the right stuff. If that's not an Emigrant relic, it's pretty dang close. Yeah, why they were taking their guns apart, I don't know. But pretty stoked over that find. That's a good one. Alright everybody, that hammer assembly was right there. And right here, just pulled out a musket ball. That's cool. We're in the older stuff. Hope we can pop a coin or something. On the hunt. Little brass fork. That's probably period, or close to it. Pretty sure I'm in the campsite. I'd love to get a coin out of here. Relics are cool, but if a coin comes out, it's probably going to be a good one. See what we can find. So this was a banging signal. It's a brass buckle. If it's not period, it's close. That's an oldie. Probably should have live dug that. Probably still get it to work. Cool. Nice brass buckle. I took a walk around. This is day one, so I wanted to do some scouting, find the hot areas. So I went and checked out over that field over there. Didn't hit much. Came back here. Been puttering about, not finding much. But that little brass buckle, again, it's probably period. So we'll keep at it. I'm kind of gridding right here. I'm gridding a bit. There's some space between my lines, but I only have a few days, and as you can tell, this field is massive. So back to it. Well, I figured I should film one live find. I haven't seen what this is yet. It's ringing up like a bullet. It's not a bullet, it's brass. Just a little piece of horse tack. That makes sense. I mean, we are in a farm field, and yeah, Emigrant trails. They used horses and livestock. Well, back to it. Morning, folks. Well, it might not be morning where you're at, but hello. Back out at the field on that Emigrant trail to the west. Did a little more research. I think I got the little settlement that was here nailed down a bit better. We're going to give it a go. Might have a visitor from a friend today. I ran into him yesterday while I was detecting in the field. He said he's hunted here before and in other parts of the region. Showed me some nice coins that he'd found. Anyway, we'll get to it, and I'll let you know if we start finding old things. Probably should have live dug this. It sounded real good. Didn't know if it was a coin or not. Should have sounded better. The soil's real mineralized around here. But in case folks don't know what this is the top to a powder flask, I believe. It would have stored their black powder in a leather or wood or brass flask, and this little piece at the top swivels so you can measure out your powder for your gun. I think that's what this is. Signals are few and far between. This section of the field has been hunted hard. I have hit a few nail clouds. Just means that that's where the structures were for the later buildings. A lot of ground to cover. There's still signals out here, but just got to get over them. That's not a bad find. Yeah, see what pops next. Alright, so that powder flask top was right there, circling it. I just took this. I don't know if you can see it, let me get it in the light. That is a Henry casing. Now that probably doesn't date to the immigrants traveling through on the trail, but that is mid 1800s, so middle late 1800s. It's still a good relic. Rimfire. Cool. Keep circling this stuff. See what we can do. Just dug that. I believe that's a 45-70 round or similar. That would date to the Indian Wars, probably 20-30 years after the migration came through this area. Still an 1800s relic. It's fired, not dropped, so no one was necessarily standing at this location, but that's what that is. It's a bullet with some age to it. See what's next. So it's been a while. Just dug this. That's a brass shirt button. It's probably period. Right up here, I've been digging. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, right up there, I've been digging a lot of iron and pieces of wagons and such. So I'm in the right area. Like I said, it's been hunted before, but you never get it all. So yeah, a little brass shirt button. That's probably period. Back to it. So I moved up to a different field. Just dug this little 2-hole pewter or pot metal shirt button. I don't know if you can tell the wind, but it's picking up. It's starting to get cold. Mid-December in Nevada. We're getting there. This may be my last video today, unless I find anything great. Otherwise, yeah, keep at it and see how much longer I can stand it out here. Hey everybody, back at it today. Back out at the Immigrant fields. Just dug this. This is kind of typical of some of the stuff I've been finding. This one's a little fancier than most, but just scrap brass. Pretty unidentifiable, but it's ornate. It's old. Yeah. Right now, there's a nail cloud out in the field here, and I'm gridding near it. I'm hoping to hit something a little better than scrap brass and all the aluminum and lead I've been digging. Alright, I apologize for the wind. I hope I'm not shouting into the camera either. Just dug this. It's a dropped round ball, I believe. Oh, a musket. That's period. That's certainly period. Just doing a wide sweep of the fields out here, away from all the trash. I think all the nail clouds have been hunted real hard. That wasn't a bad signal. Rang up pretty good. See what's next. Alright, it's only been a few minutes and a few swings, and dug up the D-buckle. That's also probably period. I might stay in this section for a while, see what we get. That was a solid signal. I was wondering if I might have a nice silver coin. Alright.